differences between the Agile methodology and the Waterfall methodology. In this session, while we shall be looking at the differences between the Agile methodology and the Waterfall methodology, we shall discuss briefly on what Agile methodology is and what the Waterfall methodology is. And at the end of this session, students should be able to know and identify the waterfall structure, the advantages of Agile over the Waterfall methodology, and the application of the Waterfall methodology. Agile and Waterfall are two popular project management methodologies that are used to manage and execute projects in various industries. While both methodologies share a common goal of delivering projects successfully, they differ significantly in their approach to project management. We have discussed on what Agile is in our last session. You may want to have a quick check on it. So, what then is the Waterfall methodology? Waterfall methodology is a traditional approach to project management that involves a sequential and linear process where each stage of the project must be completed before moving on to the next. The 5 stages of Waterfall methodology are: 1. Requirements gathering. 2. Design. 3. Implementation. 4. Testing. And 5. Maintenance. Each of these stages, of course, has its processes too. Once a stage is completed, approved and signed, it becomes cast in stone. It cannot be revisited until the entire process is totally completed. Where a change is inevitable, the waterfall cycle will be initiated afresh for that change need. This approach assumes that all requirements are known upfront and that the project will not change significantly during its execution. The waterfall methodology is a useful approach for projects that have well-defined requirements and a stable scope, where changes to the project scope are unlikely. However, it can be less effective for complex and dynamic projects that require a more flexible and iterative approach. Infrastructure projects such as new roads, bridges, construction projects such as building a new office, school or residential complex are some examples of projects run with the waterfall methodology. On the other hand, Agile methodology is an iterative, flexible and incremental approach to project management that focuses on delivering small pieces of the project in an iterative and collaborative manner. The Agile methodology is designed to be flexible and adaptable to changes, as they assume that requirements will change during the project life cycle. The Agile approach involves continuous improvement and feedback loops that allow the project team to adjust and refine the project as they go. The Agile methodology consists of several iterations or sprints, each of which involves planning, executing, reviewing, and refining. So, the Agile methodology could be said to have the development cycle within each iteration or short delivery, thus the entire project is developed in piece-by-piece shippable value. These pieces could be features delivered in incremental value. For example, where a shopping mobile app is developed, the first feature to be developed could be the login interface, then a biodata feature, then the product catalog feature. This would go on in cycles until the entire feature is developed. This becomes open-ended also, where it leaves room for new features to be taken out or added as requirements without necessarily obstructing the usage. In the case of the waterfall methodology, the entire feature would be developed before it is released to the market. The key differences between Agile and Waterfall methodologies are: 1. Process. Waterfall methodology is a sequential and linear process, while Agile methodology is iterative and collaborative. 2. Flexibility. Waterfall methodology is less flexible, and changes are difficult to implement once the project is in progress. In contrast, Agile methodology is more flexible and can easily adapt to changes. 3. Requirements. Waterfall methodology assumes that all requirements are known upfront and that the project will not change significantly during its execution. Agile methodology assumes that requirements will change during the project life cycle and therefore requires continuous feedback and adaptation. 4. Planning. Waterfall methodology requires a detailed and comprehensive project plan before the project begins, while Agile methodology only requires a high-level plan that is flexible and adaptable. 5. Time and cost. Waterfall methodology focuses on completing the project within the allocated time and budget, while Agile methodology focuses on delivering high quality and valuable increments of the project within a specific time frame. In conclusion, both Waterfall and Agile methodologies have their own strengths and weaknesses, and the choice of methodology depends on the specific needs and requirements of the project. While waterfall methodology may be suitable for projects with well-defined and stable requirements, Agile methodology may be more appropriate for projects with rapidly changing requirements and a need for flexibility and collaboration. Some large organizations, in particular the manufacturing industry, combine both the Agile and Waterfall methodologies. While the Agile methodology could be adopted for aspects of development that demand frequent changes, and requirements such as designs and minimum viable production lines are integrated on the Waterfall methodology. Questions. 1. Could you describe the differences between the Agile and Waterfall methodologies? 2. Could you give some instances where both methodologies are adopted? 3. Could you give some advantages of the Agile methodology over the Waterfall methodology? 4. Could you give some advantages of the Waterfall methodology over the Agile methodology? 5. What then is the Waterfall methodology?